What's going on, guys and gals? My name is William Clark, and welcome to a Brony podcast. The podcast where I talk about random fucking shit that I don't know why I'm talking about it, but I just am. So, let's start things out by talking about the male people in our area. And I'm talking about, the mailmen, male women, whoever the fuck's driving at the time. Now, the same can also be said for UPS, FedEx, people like those. They aren't doing their jobs properly. Now, around here they aren't anyway. They're fucking, just like everybody else in Meigs County, they are lazy as fuck. They don't want to bother. I don't get it. Okay, so there were a couple of times I bought things from Amazon and eBay. You know, when I made the fucking long-ass train of videos that are basically opening shit, and being like, oh yeah, this is the game I ordered, this is the game that I ordered, the game system that I ordered, the, whatever that I ordered. Oh, it's Lucille, I bought Lucille, stuff like that. Some of those packages, they were just left out, like, I guess they threw it. I don't know if they threw some of the things, but I think they threw it over the fucking fence because they didn't feel like, getting out of their car and opening the gate and putting it, toward the fucking back door where I usually receive these things. Instead, this has been multiple times. Either that, or if it's something in a bag or whatever, they will just leave it by the gate, basically right for the picking where anybody can take it. And my question is, what the fuck? And this isn't the same, and this isn't, a one-time thing. This has happened on multiple occasions. So my question is, what the fuck is wrong with you male people around here? Like, why can't you fucking do your jobs right? Why can't you why are you so goddamn lazy and not wanting to walk a couple more steps and bring the package to where it's supposed to go? If something happens, like if my package gets stolen or something like that, it's your fault. It's on you. You can get fucked up for it. You can get fired. You can get fucking arrested. I don't care. Because you people aren't doing your jobs right. You are potentially, you're gonna fucking fuck up one of these days, and someone's going to get you fired because you're not doing your job right. Seriously, it's like I said, not a one-time only thing. This has happened multiple times. Multiple fucking times. And my question is, why is everybody in Meigs County so fucking worthless? Alright, everybody in Meigs County. The police are worthless. The fucking sheriff's department is worthless. The courthouse is worthless. The mail people are worthless. People that are working at McDonald's are... I don't want to really say that they're worthless, but they're not really doing their jobs right. Nobody around here can do their jobs right. Nobody. The teachers, I don't think, can do their fucking jobs right. The principal of the high schools, I don't think they're doing their jobs right. I don't think anybody is. Nobody. And that's the thing. It's not just the male people, but I want to start it off by talking about the male people in this area. Like, why are you so finicky about where you put the packages? You either leave them by the gate for someone to steal, the back, the gate where we drive out of to go places, or the other gate close to the mailbox. Like, come on. Lucille was, the baseball bat covered in barbed wire. If you don't know what I'm talking about, now you do. That Negan had in The Walking Dead. Well, that was by the gate that was close to the mailbox. And some of the other packages that I've had, like my not my gaming PC, well, quote unquote gaming PC. It was fucking just a basic gaming PC that can run Minecraft and maybe Fortnite. Not graphically advanced by any means. It couldn't run Doom, 2016 or Doom Eternal or anything like that. But that was left. When I basically waited for it to say it arrived. I ran as fast as I fucking could to the house, got the PC, brought it into the house because I think I knew what was gonna happen if I didn't, do that. I would have had to fucking beat the shit out of somebody. Because I don't care if it's the mail people or whoever took, whatever. Because, or maybe even both. Because it was left by the gate that we drive out of. That gate. And that was that was probably the most expensive thing I bought at the time from, just one item. It was like $100 and something, I believe, maybe $200. I'm not sure how much I paid for it. But that, I paid a lot of money. And I think there are some things that either didn't show up or whatever. Because, I was waiting for, I think it was something. I was waiting for a monitor to show up. One of the monitors, I think someone took it. Because it said it shipped. It said it came to the door, it arrived, whatever. But I didn't see it. It didn't arrive at all. I was waiting every single day. I'm not really waiting right now, but if it fucking somehow shows up, I'm like too late, my computer fucked up. My computer stops working now. But yeah, I didn't get my fucking monitor. And I could have used that. It was an HDMI compatible monitor. So I could put it in my room, put the computer in my room, and have my own gaming room pretty much with the computer and a monitor and stuff. But no. I don't have a goddamn monitor. And so I went to Amazon, and I'm like, okay, yeah, my thing didn't arrive. I got a refund for it, but I bought another monitor, basically for this. It's not the same monitor, but it was a different one that had the same features, had the same HDMI port and some USB ports, and stuff like that. Well, that didn't show up either, although it said it did. So, yeah. Better off getting my shit from eBay, apparently, when it comes to monitors. But, the mail people just aren't doing their job right. And one of these days, something is going to happen to that goddamn post office. Because I think I even asked some of the people that work in there, hey, do you by any chance have this? Do you by any chance have that? Do you have a package for me? Because it says it arrived, but I didn't get it. They had no idea what the fuck I was talking about. And I'm like, okay, you're the one that's supposed to be delivering the package. Even if it's UPS or FedEx or whatever. I don't care who the fuck's delivering it. I want to get to the bottom of this shit. I want to find out where that thing is, and I still pretty much never got it. Now, that goes without saying, pretty much everybody in Meigs County is fucking pathetic at what they do. The schools are pathetic. The law enforcement is pretty fucking pathetic. Always has been pretty much. And always will be. And now these restaurants are becoming pretty pathetic as well. So, I'm going to tell you a story about McDonald's. So, a couple, I guess, weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I'm not sure. We went to McDonald's and we, got stuff. That entire night was a fucking disaster for everybody. It got hilarious at the point because I got the wrong McDouble. Alright, I got, I think it had mayonnaise and stuff. I wouldn't have minded because, hey, I like mayonnaise, whatever, Miracle Whip and stuff. But, I got the wrong McDouble. And other people got the wrong thing. They got the wrong, stuff. Two of my friends that I knew from high school came to McDonald's to complain about, that they got the wrong order as well. And I'm like, well, join the club. I got the wrong order. And so my mother Amy, which is, Bat Kisses, subscribe to her, I guess. She got Egg McMuffin or something like that, some sort of McMuffin from the breakfast menu. That was happening all day. And that fucked up. Everything that night was fucked up. And, the past couple times we've been there, they got us the wrong order. So, recently, I think it was either yesterday or 2 days ago. I think it was, yesterday. We ordered basically four McDoubles that were special because I guess Amy and Papa don't like ketchup and onions on theirs, which I think they're fucking insane. But, you know, and 2 regular McDoubles for me. Yeah, because I love, my shit, have extra ketchup and you know, onions for me. I love that shit, right? Well, ended up giving us 4 regular McDoubles and 2 special ones. So, I mean, what the fuck? And I think these people either just stopped giving a fuck, or they just stopped caring altogether about everything. Because, I mean, this doesn't happen like this unless you don't give a fuck. Then again, this is Meigs County we're talking about. They stopped caring a long ass time ago, right? I mean, shit, back when I was in high school, they stopped giving a fuck about me, and they always said that they did, but I knew that they didn't. Because I basically said I wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to, you know, I knew I wasn't really gonna make it all that much. I mean, I'm not getting paid a fucking penny, apparently, because YouTube's fucking up and stuff. But basically, they shut that shit down. They're like, oh, you can't become a YouTuber because this and that. You can't, you know, you can't do that because you're not skilled enough. You're not good enough for YouTube, and you're wasting your time, effort, money, and everything. And I'm like, goddamn, have some fucking faith, you pieces of shit. I mean, goddamn. I mean, seriously, I've been trying YouTube since 2012, right? I've been doing YouTube for, let's see, about like 7 or 8 years. Pretty much, I've been doing YouTube for a long ass while. And, you know, I think I'm doing pretty fucking well for myself. 350 something subscribers, last time I checked 59. I'm doing fucking well for my goddamn self. Alright, I'm proud that I have this many subs and this many, you know, stuff, and that I'm trying to make my videos better. So I could, in theory, make it. Even if I don't become PewDiePie or Markiplier or anything like that, I can still be something. Be someone on the internet. You know, like a celebrity YouTuber or something like that. Maybe. Or at least get paid, at the very least. I mean, these people in Meigs County will shut you down. They will fucking say all the things that they possibly can to make you feel like shit. You know, I mean, even one time I said something to the effect of I wanted to be a video game designer, or I've always wanted to be one. I've always wanted to do something, you know, that involves creating a video game. Whether it be a mobile, even a fucking mobile game. Any one of those. A mobile game or an actual AAA title. You know, what, I don't care. I just wanted to make some video games. And they're like, no, you're not going to become a video game designer because you're pretty much, I mean, they pretty much said I was pathetic. They didn't say it like that, but they basically flat out said that I couldn't be a game designer because I didn't have any skills. And I'm like, guess what, bitch? There's a thing called college. Alright, I go to that, or I can teach myself. I don't have to go to college. I can just teach myself how to play video games, which I've already have done. You know, because I'm good at Call of Duty Zombies and Halo and stuff like that. But, you know, I could train myself to, you know, create video games. I mean, some people do that. They fucking go in their basement or their garage and they're like, okay. And some of the biggest businesses and the, you know, people fucking, you know, made video games in their basement or their closet and stuff, or whatever, you know, their garage, and became fucking billionaires even, or maybe millionaires or whatever. So you're telling me that I can't be one of those people? So much for having fucking faith in me. Now the thing is, you know, I'm not really here to bash on Meigs County, even though in a way it's exactly what I want to do, because this place is the worst. I mean, Meigs County is fucking hell, and I've made multiple videos about it, so I'm not going to talk much about it any further. I mean, I might mention it here and there, but I just want you to know that if you ever are planning on taking a vacation to Meigs County, or if you want to live here, don't. Don't fucking bother. There are no jobs, and any job that there is, they fuck things up so bad that you don't even really want to work there. And the law enforcement is so fucking stupid and pathetic, they don't know what they're doing. And right, you know, they don't know what they're doing whatsoever. They thought I was, because, when I went to jail for 2 months, that's why I was gone for that time after that Pokemon Week video. I was in jail for 2 months, and they had no idea what the fuck I even was. Like, come on. Come fucking on. You're telling me you don't know a damn thing about where I am? You don't know where anybody is. You can't tell your asshole from your elbow hole. You dumb fucks. Alright? And, if they try to get me for this, hey, it's freedom of speech. I can say what I want. This is America. Freedom of speech. But at the same time, they do whatever they want. In normal places, like maybe Detroit or Cincinnati, if I was in another part of Ohio, some of the things that happened, because Brian is trying to contact me on Messenger and stuff, they would have shut that shit down. They would have went to Brian, beaten the fuck out of him, maybe arrested him for life. I don't fucking know. But here, they're fucked up. They're pathetic and worthless. They don't know how to do anything. They basically say, I don't care if you live. That's the thing. Because, Brian ended up getting me jumped. And if you don't know who Brian is, thank fuck you don't. Just thank fuck you don't. Because he's the worst person ever. He will basically fuck you over if he doesn't like you. Like, he fucking hates me, right? But he acts like he does. He likes me and stuff. But, he got me jumped once, it was a couple months ago. But he still got me jumped, right? We filed a report, and they didn't do a damn thing. They didn't even acknowledge the fact that I got attacked. I had proof. I had a cut on me from where the knife hit me. Where it stabbed me and slashed me. Well, they don't care. They don't care if I live. That's the thing. They really don't. However, this is so backwards ass bullshit. Because if someone else said the same thing, like let's say, one of my friends, DJ Justin, that fucking asshole, let's say, for example, that he said that I stabbed him or whatever, that I tried to jump him, they would be all up in my asshole right now. They'd be like, oh, you know what? You're arrested for whatever. And I'm like, okay, where the fuck were you when I tried to fucking say bullshit, when I tried to say this and that? Where the fuck were you? Do you care about me? Fuck no. You just want to fuck me over. And that's all it is. That's all Meigs County is. People trying to fuck you over. Now, there's only 2 good people here besides me. My sister Brianna, and that's about it. Really, I know I said 2 people, but there's not enough good people here. We need more. We need a better fucking law enforcement system, because even the fucking everybody doesn't even know what they're doing, and all that bullshit. But I'm done talking about Meigs County for now, because I'm so pissed about this place. But the thing is, I can't leave because I don't have a job and I can't make money, and I'm trying to apply for one anyway. And that's the thing. It's a never-ending cycle here. The problem here is I'm trying to get a job, right? That's the problem. I'm trying to get a job. I applied for Subway over here in Racine. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, it turns out they already hired somebody else while the manager was elsewhere, right? I'm like, okay, that's cool, that happens. But I don't know if I'm going to be called. I don't know if they're going to call me and maybe see if I get up to interview status. I don't know. So that's the thing. It's like, people want other people that have job experiences, that they've worked somewhere, right? That they've worked either at a fast food joint similar to the one that I want to work at, Subway, or whatever. But the thing is, nobody starts out with a job experience. They have to fucking go blindly into it. They'll have to be like, oh yeah, this is my first ever job. Do you really expect me to get a job and have job experience for if I work somewhere else when I probably won't get the job anyway? I mean, it's not like there's a lot of people here in Racine that will take the chance to work at Subway. It's like 2 or 3 people there working at a time. So, I don't know what's gonna happen, so hopefully I get a job. So, I mean, if my videos are not as common, if I don't upload daily, if I don't, if I upload less than what I usually do, then that's why, because I would have a job. But I don't see that happening for a little while. But that's another thing that happens around here, is that people say, oh yeah, we're going to call you, and they never do. And even if they do call, they're basically going to say fuck you, pretty much. And that's, I've known that my whole life, so I'm used to it. But my question is why? Why would you lie to me in the first place? Like, I don't care if I don't get the job. I mean, I'm pretty much expecting that at this point. But you can at least pretty much flat out say it instead of lie to me, or have me come in, after a couple weeks of waiting for a call, only to find out I didn't get it because blah blah blah. I mean, come on. Enough of the bullshit. Cut the shit. Just fucking cut the shit. Right? I'm tired of all this shit. I'm tired of being lied to and false hopes and all that shit. That's all. Anywhere really is all false hope. You think things are going to get better for you and they don't. But, that's the thing. I really want to leave Meigs County, go somewhere else that actually is good for society and good for me to be in. Columbus, maybe. Cincinnati. Dayton. I don't care where. Maybe not even Ohio. Maybe like I might go to Minnesota and hang with DJ for a bit. Live in Duluth and be like, yeah, hey, DJ, you're an asshole. And just call him an asshole every day or something like that. But some of you might be wondering, why am I being somewhat of an asshole to DJ? Well, I'm not really. It's all a joke, pretty much. He knows I'm joking. I know I'm joking. We all know everybody else is joking, right? But some people have messaged me on Messenger and stuff like that about every time that I basically say, hey, fuck you, DJ, you asshole. And, I'm like, it's a joke. It's meant to be a joke. That's like a running gag with this channel and stuff. It's like, I talk to DJ about something and I call him a fucking asshole, either in my video. I try to do it in almost every video. I might just, even if I just randomly bring out a reason to just say, hey, DJ, you fucking asshole. You're an asshole because you're an asshole. But yeah, it's a joke, and it's nothing more than that, because, he can be an asshole at times, but then, who the fuck can? I'm the fucking master asshole. I am the asshole of the fucking century, guys and gals. I am probably the biggest asshole you'll meet. Like, if you piss me off, you're going to regret pissing me off, because I will go all asshole on you. I'll be the biggest asshole of the whole fucking universe. The universe, megaverse, ultraverse, other verses, okay? Every dimension, I'll be the biggest asshole in all of them. So, yeah. But yeah, it's nothing more than a joke, and it's stuff like that, just whatever. So, now you know it's a fucking joke. And again, I'm probably going to get some people always saying, oh my god, you're still calling him an asshole and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, it's a joke. Get over yourself, people. I don't hate him. He's cool. He's a good man. He's a fucking hardcore gamer like I am. And here's the thing. I think around here, especially around Meigs County, I'm the only person that actually collects video games of all types. Like, most people around here, and maybe even in general, are all like, yeah, I'm playing Call of Duty or Halo on my Xbox. That's the thing. There's hardly ever any PlayStation people around here. Like, I try to, search for people around here that are PlayStation Network compatible, that they have PSN accounts. The ones that do have a PS4, they don't have a PS3. Because they always jump to the next system. And they say, fuck you, to their PS3s and their Xbox 360s. Right? And everybody that I know has an Xbox. Whether it be a 360, an Xbox One, Xbox One S, X, whatever. They have that. They don't have much PSNs You know, and I'm like, why? Why couldn't you have both a PS3/PS4 or an Xbox 360/Xbox One? You can have both. You can have both in the same house, and your house won't be destroyed. You know, if that's what you're thinking, you're fucking insane. But, you know, I'm the only person that seems like around here that will play anything and collect anything. Like, yes, I have a 360, I got a PS3, I have a Wii, I have basically all the last generation consoles. Well, until the PS5 and the Xbox, whatever the fuck we're at right now, comes out. In that case, I don't have any of the next gen. I don't have any Xbox Ones or PS4s. But the thing is, I go back way farther than that. You know, I play on the GameCube. If I had a PS2 and the original Xbox, I'll be playing those. I play. Oh fuck! If you give me an Atari 2600, I'll play it. But the thing is, it's sad though that not. Basically, I'm like the only person here in Meigs County that knows a damn thing about video games. And I can basically just rattle off, you know, Atari 2600 titles. Be like, oh yeah, E.T. E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Asteroids, Space Invaders, Missile Command, Pong, all these games. I know video games. And I have to tell these people that. You know, and that's the thing, is like nobody knows what a GameCube is anymore. Yeah, they say they grew up with a GameCube, but I try to tell them about Mario Kart Double Dash, and they're like, huh? Wait, what? What's a Double Dash? And I'm like, yeah, you obviously don't know anything about GameCube. But yeah, I go back and tell them about the PS1 and the N64, and they're like, what's a PS1? And I'm like, you uncultured swine, you don't know a damn thing about anything. You claim to know all these things about video games, but you don't. You always say that you know PS3s, PS4s, you probably do, because you grew up with those, but you don't know anything about the GameCube, you don't know anything about, shit, even the fucking DS. You don't know anything about the DS. And even the DS Lite, the original DS, I don't care, just you don't know it. You know about the 3DS and the 2DS, but not the original DS that started it all. Think about it. These people need to be more educated in video games, especially around here. Because if it weren't for the Atari, and fuck it, let's go back to the Magnavox Odyssey, we wouldn't have the games of today. We wouldn't have the PS4. We wouldn't have game-breaking graphics. We wouldn't have realistic-looking sprites. I mean, shit. We'd still be in fucking Pixel Land right now. Just figuring out what E.T. looks like. Oh, he looks like a fucking penis. You know, we're trying to figure that shit out. But if it weren't for the Atari, none of the games that we have today would exist. Yeah, it may exist at some point, but not right now. We probably would still be at the PS3 right now. Maybe fuck it, the PS2. Because if, you know, and we're just trying to figure this shit out. Like, I'm trying to figure out why nobody appreciates the video games of yesteryear. You know, I'm trying to figure out what's with these people and not knowing all these games. And especially because there are YouTubers like the Angry Video Game Nerd, you know, like Cinemassacre, that basically are bringing old games back. Yeah, you know, you have the NES Classic or the NES Mini or whatever it's called. You got the Super Nintendo Classic, or again, whatever it's called. The PS1 Classic, which, again, whatever the fuck it's called. But, you know, that's it. They're emulators. They are emulators. They are not the real OG thing. They are not the actual consoles. Yeah, they may look like it, but they're not the actual consoles. And that is kind of sad. That hardly anybody that, you know, that I know knows anything about video games. And you can tell they're bullshitting you. Be like, oh yeah, you know, do you know what a GameCube is? Yeah, I know what a GameCube is. And at one point, I flat out asked one of them to describe what a GameCube was. And and they're like, it's a cube, and it plays video games, or you could play games on it, and I'm like, I fucking facepalm myself so fucking hard. I fucking facepalm myself to the point I almost knocked myself out. Cause I was like, yeah, what? And that's a fucking disgrace to people like me, who have been playing video games for as long as I've lived, pretty much. I've played video games since I was 2. I'm 19 right now, 19 and a half, so yeah, I've been playing video games almost my entire life. I've seen the console wars of the PS2, the Xbox, and the GameCube. I've seen the console war between the Wii, PS3, Xbox 360. I've fucking seen the war between the PS4, Xbox One, and the Wii U, and the Switch, and everything else. You know, I've seen it all. I've heard it all. I am the savior of the gaming world. I will teach you about video games from back in my day. I mean, shit, do you want me to go all old person on you? And be like, back in my day, we had the goddamn GameCube! And they'd be like, what the fuck's a GameCube? Listen here, you fuck! I don't even think you're ready for the kind of awesomeness that the GameCube bestowed on us back in the day. But fuck it, I'll tell you anyway. I'll just go continue on with the story of just whatever fucking video games, you know, that were on the GameCube and what the GameCube was, and explain. I actually at one point tried to explain to them that the GameCube was not as powerful of a processor and stuff as the PS4, and they asked me what the fuck a processor was. Like, how do you not know what a processor is? Do you have gaming PCs at your house? Okay, do you have a PC? Like, what's so? Do you all the time just flick through your stupid phones and be like, oh my god, yes, Flappy Bird? I'm like, no, I mean, the PCs, man. Yeah, I get it. It's fun to have a phone and a tablet, but just go all the way and get a fucking gaming PC. You can play Skyrim in 4K, heavily modded, best possible graphics and settings, and not lose a single frame. They don't even know what a frame per second is. And I'm like, well, that ain't gonna be good for you if you start YouTube, because if you don't know your frames per second, the only thing they know what an FPS is a first-person shooter. But it also means frames per second, which I'm pretty sure most of us know that. And, you know, if you didn't know it, you know now. And they always know, like, if I say, oh yeah, have you, do you upgrade your FPS to, you know, do you know what 30 FPS is? Or 60 FPS? And they're like, yeah, 60 first-person shooters! And I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense! I gotta call DJ Judson. And then at one point, I think, I don't know if I told him or not, I tried to tell him, but sometimes he's an asshole. But I'm like, hey, did you know that FPS means first-person shooter and frames per second? Because apparently the people in this town don't know shit about, you know, games. And I'm like, I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe anything. Like, these people don't know anything about video games. Like, they only know the PS4, the Xbox One, you know, their next gen, and to an extent the PS3. Future generations are not going to know what a GameCube is. We've already fucking gotten past that point where nobody knows a thing about the GameCube. And I'm like, this is the most underrated system of all time, I think. And I've seen some underrated systems, but this is a good system. And I tried to invite one of my friends over to play some Mario Kart, and they're like, unless it's Mario Kart 8 or 9 or whatever, whatever the new one is, I don't want to play Mario Kart on your old-fashioned thingamafucker. I'm like, did you just call the GameCube an old-fashioned thingamafucker? You are an old-fashioned thingamafucker. No one knows what you are. God damn. This podcast is just me complaining about people that don't know anything. I'm fucking... Okay, so there's a point in the movie of The Lion King that has also become a meme. I am surrounded by idiots. And that's exactly what I am. I am fucking surrounded by idiots that don't know anything. You know, Meigs County is a bunch of idiots that don't know anything. They don't know anything about video games. I mean, even if I go to the retro video game store in Pomeroy, which is like 2 towns down from us, I don't think they know a damn thing about video games. They may claim to know something, but they called Skyrim a Game Boy. They fucking called... Okay, not only did someone at the game store in Pomeroy call Skyrim a Game Boy, but some of the people here in Meigs County, they call every game system imaginable a Game Boy. Oh, that Game Boy with that Game Boy game, yeah. And I'm like, you mean the PS3? Yeah, the Game Boy. What? I just told you it's a PS3. I said it was a Game Boy! And I said, you play Game Boy games on it! And I'm like, whoa. If you want to be an idiot, do so when I'm not around. Okay? Because I can't stand idiots that don't know anything about video games, that consider everything to be a Game Boy. But, another thing is that someone else ended up calling Skyrim a Game Boy. And I'm like, okay, Skyrim is a video game. The Game Boy is a console / handheld, a video game system. Skyrim can never, ever, 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 ever run on a Game Boy. The processing and everything that is in the game would not... It would probably blow up your Game Boy. Skyrim is a Game Boy! Oh, for fuckity fuck's sake. I can't fucking fathom what some of these people are thinking. Because, goddamn, I have seen the total epitome of weird shit coming out of these people. And I'm like, Skyrim is a Game Boy. According to these people, Skyrim is a fucking Game Boy. And at that point, yeah. So, between people that don't know what they're doing, you know, the law enforcement stuff, you have people that don't know anything about video games and assume that every game system that's ever came out and that will come out in the future is called a Game Boy. I just don't know. I'm going fucking insane. Because, I mean, what the fuck? Like, seriously. The Game Boy was back in the 80s. Do you have brain damage or something? Are you retarded? Because I think you're fucking mentally ill if you think that the Game Boy is every console ever. And DJ even fucking thinks that you people are insane creatures. I mean, goddamn. Anyways, enough talking about Meigs County and people not knowing a damn thing about video games. Let's talk about food. Because I'm hungry as fuck. I'm extremely hungry, and I don't know why I'm hungry. I'm always hungry, 24/7 basically. So the food that I love eating bacon. Okay, let's get that out of the way. If you don't like bacon, and if you are not vegetarian or vegan or kosher, you are fucking insane. Because bacon is the best thing in the world. Bacon is life. Bacon is the only thing I think people should eat every fucking day of the week. every day, every month, every year, 24/7, pretty much. Every day, at least have one thing of bacon. One thing. I don't care if it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or dessert. Bacon ice cream. I don't fucking care. I mean, bacon is life. But you want to know something? Some people are just insane creatures and not like bacon. When they're not kosher and they're not vegetarian or vegan. And I'm like, you don't even know what bacon is, do you? And they're like, nope. I'm like, ugh. But yeah, another thing I like to eat is cereal. Now, some people are always wanting to know what my favorite cereal is. I don't know. I have a lot of favorite cereals. Captain Crunch, I like that. I like Lucky Charms. I think probably my favorite is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Because it's just, when you're done eating the cereal, you got a lot of cinnamon combined with the milk in the bowl, right? Unless you're crazy and you eat cereal on a plate, which I think I don't even know. Even I wouldn't be that crazy. But, I love, and call me crazy, I know I am, but I love soggy cereal. Now, a lot of people, they're like, oh my god, nope, so much nope, JonTron nope, PewDiePie nope, Fluttershy stole my pants nope. You do not like soggy cereal. And I'm like, yes, I do. Soggy cereal is better than the crunchy cereal. Like, I wait for my cereal to get kind of, soggy and stuff. I've always liked that. I've always been a fan of soggy cereal. And some people are thinking I'm insane for that, but I'm like, I don't care. I fucking love it the way it is, soggy. And sometimes I wait a couple minutes, like maybe 30, maybe an hour. 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And then I will try to eat the cereal, and if I think it's not, if it's not soggy enough, I'm going to be like, wait another couple minutes. I do that with every cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lucky Charms, you name it. I'll eat soggy cereal. I mean, I don't, even if it's something like knockoff Cheerios, like Tostios or something like that. Now, let's talk more about food here. I also like, obviously, your food, like your cakes, your chocolate cake, your cheesecake, your usual cake, right? Anything like that. I also love muffins and brownies, cupcakes, anything chocolate. I mean, the only thing I don't really like in my chocolate is nuts. I don't like pecans or cashews or peanuts or anything like that. So, or almonds or anything like that. So, Snickers are out of the question. I mean, I'll eat it if I have to. I mean, it's not that I'm allergic to it. I'm not allergic to anything. At least I don't think I am. If I do, well, fuck, I'm probably dead. But, I just don't like the texture of the nuts with the texture of the chocolate. So I always don't really like the peanut M&Ms or the the Hershey's with almond or whatever. And I'm like, eh. But I will tolerate pistachios because we have pistachio pudding sometimes. I fucking love pudding. Don't even get me started on pudding, because I will probably eat all the pudding, not give you any. Because, if you ever come to my house, want pudding, it'll probably all be gone by the time you get here. But that's the thing, is that I love pudding. I love any sort of sweet food like that. But also, I love seafood. Like, die-hard fan of seafood. If you brought me some shrimp, from Red Lobster especially, or Olive Garden, or anywhere that has shrimp, I will fucking be your friend for life. Because, shrimp is my favorite. I also love calamari. I like shark. Anything that's in the sea, in the rivers and stuff, that is basically seafood. I will eat it. Shrimp scampi. Oh, speaking of scampi, I also love pasta. I love pasta aplenty. Lasagna especially. Oh, fucking love lasagna. And I'm pretty sure I'm making you hungry right now by talking about food. Because I love food. and everybody should be talking about food in their podcasts at some point. If you do a podcast, talk about food. Just make your viewers hungry. Or make your listeners hungry. They're not really viewers, they're probably just listeners. They're just listening to me ramble on about food. But, you know, I love a lot of food. Like, if I could pretty much put in a list of stuff that I'll eat, stuff that I love to eat, it'll be a fucking novel. It'll be a fucking novel. I might write a novel about my just nothing but my food. Like, who would buy that? Let's be honest here. If I wrote a novel, or even a fucking book, based on every single food that I like or love, would you buy it? Because I know there are some weird people out there that would buy books that don't have a story. It's just people, like, let's say I made a book of me just saying fuck. Just nothing but fuck. All the pages, nothing but the word fuck, all through it. People would buy that, I think. So I might do that too. Just like, I might write a book and be like, fuck, 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 fuck. And then at the very bottom of the page, like the last page, at the bottom, be you. And the front cover would probably be something like fuck. And the bottom cover would be like, or the back cover would be you. And it'd be weird. I don't know. But I think people would want to buy something like that. Audiobooks even. An audiobook of me just talking about food. I wonder if I can get Morgan Freeman to just like mention, I love bacon. I love sausage. I love ham. I love Doritos. That'd be something. Just like get Morgan Freeman to just write, or not write, but read a book about my food. My favorite food. By William Clark, aka Necco Fluttershy. I like bacon. I love pants. And I don't know why I think pants are weird, but I this podcast has gone fucking nuts. It's gone off the fucking nuts, people. But, you know, I would say the majority of us likes food, because food is something that'll keep us alive. You know, if I didn't eat food, I wouldn't be here. Also, I love sour things. You know, Markiplier loves sour things as well. He talks all the time about, in his videos about Sour Patch Kids, right? How I love sour things. I love sour things too. Not necessarily Warheads, because goddamn, those things are a little too sour. But things like Sour Patch Kids are perfect. They're not too sour, but they're sour enough that you can eat it, pretty much. Though, if you eat like 3 big packs of Sour Patch Kids, like I have done before, your mouth will start bleeding. And you will be tasting your own blood, because you had like 3 things of Sour Patch Kids, and I've done that before. There's 3 things of, I guess, medium-sized bags of Sour Patch Kids, just medium-sized, and my mouth was bleeding by the second. You know, it was half a bag was gone of the second bag of Sour Patch Kids, and then I noticed my mouth was bleeding because I've had so much Sour Patch Kids, right? And I kept going. And I kept going until I finished off the 3rd bag. And goddamn, all I could taste was the sour mixed with my blood. That's all I could taste, was because, you know, I've had a lot of Sour Patch Kids. And everybody that has Sour Patch Kids, or that has had Sour Patch Kids in their life, I think they should, if they haven't already, go down to the bottom of the bag, right? And just fucking take the bag and fucking chug the sour, you know, what's left, the sugar that they have sour stuff in, and goddamn, that's the best part. When you get to the bottom of the bag and you basically just down the whole thing of sour that's left in the bag, and you just fucking, woo! That's a fucking rush if there was one. Makes you fucking go crazy. Yes, Sour Patch Kids are life. But you know, I also have been known to do some weird cuisine kind of stuff. I don't know if you've ever had this before. If I'm probably not the only one, but I feel like I am. A ketchup sandwich. Now you might be wondering, what's a ketchup sandwich? A ketchup sandwich is nothing but ketchup on 2 slices of bread. That's it. No meat, no cheese, no nothing. Just ketchup on 2 slices of bread. I fucking love that shit. I actually made it myself. I think it's my own. Like if I had a restaurant, if I was running a restaurant, I would serve that, and people would be like, "Oh, okay, I want to try a ketchup sandwich." Okay, sure. But just be warned, it may have a lot of ketchup on it. And I also did the same with mayonnaise, or Miracle Whip. I don't know. I mean, some people, I think Miracle Whip is mayonnaise, even though it's not really considered that. But I do like a Miracle Whip / mayonnaise sandwich. Again, nothing but mayonnaise / Miracle Whip on 2 slices of bread. That's it. And I at one point have had a ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise sandwich. Nothing but ketchup, mustard, and Miracle Whip on 2 slices of bread. And goddamn, that was actually pretty good. The flavor of the ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise going together is actually pretty good. Now, if you haven't had that and you don't think you want it, don't listen to what you think you don't want. You know you want that. You know you want some ketchup sandwiches in your life, because goddamn. And if you like it, I told you it was fucking awesome, pretty much. If I haven't, I just did. So, I have been known to have some weird cuisine and stuff like, like I said, ketchup and mayonnaise sandwiches and stuff like that. But I'm the kind of person that would put ketchup on macaroni and cheese. Now, a lot of people, I think they already do that. They put ketchup on macaroni and cheese. Well, I put ketchup on tuna and noodles. Sometimes, even if it has things like cream of mushroom or cream of chicken in it, I'm just like, yeah, it needs ketchup. And so I put ketchup in it, and it tastes good. At one point, I put ketchup on my fucking popcorn, and it was good. I'm basically a ketchup lover. Like, if you give me a bottle of ketchup, I will down that shit all over the place. And the same thing with hot sauce. I actually like hot sauce. As long as it's not too hot. If it's something like maybe medium or mild, I'll go with that. But if it's something like hot or very hot or ghost pepper stuff, I would probably kill you. Because, I don't want things that are that hot. Yeah. But, that's the thing. It's all about... some people can handle the heat of specific hot sauces, and some people just can't. You can build up a tolerance, like, the more you have of a specific flavor of hot sauce, like, maybe a mild or a hot, you get more immune to that, and you want to go up and up and up, more spiciness. Well, that's pretty much it. That's all it takes, is a couple hot sauces, and then you're immune to a certain type of hot sauce. Well, anyways, guys and gals, I talk a lot. That's the whole point of these podcasts, is for me to talk a lot. You know what I mean? A fucking lot. Like, I talk more than the average person. However, like, if you saw me in reality, I would probably be awkward and shy. I'll talk more about that in the next podcast. But yeah, if you like this podcast / video, give this podcast a like. If not, that's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below, so I probably will be doing some more of these podcasts, because I love doing these podcasts. It's easy to set up. All you need is like a microphone and a backdrop, which is what I have been using is my icon, my banner for YouTube. So there's that, just so you know who you're watching or listening to, I guess. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. I actually kind of sound like PewDiePie there for a little bit. Yeah, and I will see you all in the next video or podcast or whatever the fuck else that I do. Yay.